Homes in Pompano Beach don't get much more American than this, and Paula Lawler has always been proud of her house. She's raised 2 children here and wants nothing more than to stay.
Hi. Hi.
But when Paula got sick and missed a mortgage payment, the banks moved in and began the foreclosure process. 5 years later, she's still fighting it and still in limbo.
I have repairs that need to be done. The tile needs to be fixed. The roof has a leak, I guess.
Paula isn't behind on her payments. She's willing and able to keep them up, but says the banks have no interest in taking her money.
And here I am, a single mom, hardworking, 2 kids, raising them, and I just want to stay in my house, and just not happening for whatever reason, So sorry I get emotional.
For North America's big banks, Monday's settlement is essentially an admission that they mishandle mortgages on a huge scale, forcing many families out of their homes. People who were unfairly foreclosed on could receive up to $125,000. But critics say the deal allows the banks to escape responsibility for damages that could have cost them much more. And lawyers like James Bonfiglio think the compensation is little more than a token gesture.
It really doesn't do anything because it's not going to stop the foreclosure process. It does nothing to force banks to modify these mortgages. It does nothing to keep people in the houses.
For the banks then, this has been a chance to wash their hands of what's been a messy mortgage crisis and move on. After this announcement was made, shares in many of these institutions rose sharply. But for millions of homeowners still struggling to pay or even modify their mortgages, this represents very little, if any, real help. Andy Gallagher, Al Jazeera, Pompano Beach, Florida.